Okay, we have arrived, myself and the NOS.
1, 2.
1, 2. So this is my bike all set up.
What's it called?
Bags on there. Old Surly.
Surly.
Her name is Surly.
And newcomer Sal.
Let's have a look at what Jani's going to be riding with us.
Rip it and rip it.
This is Jani's beast.
It does have a special visor that is a magnetic system. I'm not too sure if it's allowed. Actually, I have ridden this before, and you've seen this before when we were up in Townsville, Magnetic Island. This and the mountain bike. We didn't win the race, but it was a good fun race. Magnetic Island 101 aero helmet mountain bike. Don't do it.
So it's a good thing he's not wearing it because I'm not going to be able to keep up with him. He's wearing that helmet.
Into a headwind, you wouldn't stand a chance. I'd just be like a warm knife into hot butter.
So basically, we're starting this thing halfway through, or 3/4 of the way through. This is called Harlin, this town. Nice little pub here. We might stop off here.
No, I think it's called Harlem.
Let's call it Harlem. It's spelled Harlin with an N, but let's call it Harlem. So we're going to start here, across the road, over here. That's where we're going to start our little journey.
Up the hill to Yarraman.
So we're little Yarraman.
600 metres, climb, up a nice 3 to 4% gradient, and that's when the race will begin.
All right. We're going further than 600 metres. I think it's
Let's go.
About 60 k's. So anyway, time to go. I'm going to leave a couple of things in my car so I can come back and grab it on the way back. But let's do it.
Let's do it. Try that headwind. Try that.
We're at the Linville railway station.
The old train station.
Waiting for a train.
We've done 20k so far in an hour and a half, and we've still got another.
We're going pretty slow.
46k to go up the hill.
We've got a nice little bit of a hill to come now.
22k hill climb.
It's alright. It's a nice, relaxing ride.
It is until it gets colder.
Jani's struggling.
Until it gets cold and dark.
Jani's not much of a cyclist, so
that'll be whinging.
He's really struggling a lot here. But it's alright. I've encouraged him and motivated him. And
Did you say you encouraged me?
I did.
Is that
I've been encouraging you the whole time.
What is that? Is that a curry?
It's a little bit like a curry, and it's a little bit like a rage. I've been curry raging you.
Speaking of encouraging, let's
go
and let's ride.
We're travelling from Linville to Blackbutt. I think it's about 22.5 k's of a slight incline. It sort of sits at around 2% or something. It's not too steep, but it just keeps going. As you can see, the track's been cut into the side of all these cliffs so the trains could get past back in the day. Going over these little cattle grills, which are everywhere. Down to the last couple of k's. I'm cramping up a little bit, so I've dropped off the pace. Jani's flown up ahead. I'm not sitting on a very fast pace at the moment. My calf cramps up with every turn, but it's not all bad. Have a look at this. Not bad. Not bad. Cheers. Part A.
Have a look at
complete. Alright, it's day 2 of the Brisbane Valley Rail Trail. Cattle grids. Today we're going from Yarraman and we're going to head down to Ooyy. I'm going to drop Jani off at his car, which is at Harlin, or Hallman as he likes to call it. It's pretty nice. We rode through here at night last time, so it's nice to sort of see what it looks like. Oh, Jani's in the distance, yelling and screaming. I can see all the grass trees up behind me. He's on his way, making noises that only Jani makes. Here he comes.
Take the back stairs on the first man.
The bonus of today, now that we've hit Blackbutt and we're heading back down to Linville, is that those 23 k's of uphill that we had yesterday, we now have 23 k's of downhill, and that's going to be fun. We have just passed Blackbutt about 10 k's ago.
Kapu.
We're on our way to Linville. Thanks for the tip. Kapu. So we're on our way to Linville, but Jani's got a young boy Ezzy to pick up from school, so Jani's going to have to leave us at this point, and he's just going to leg it down this hill and time trial it back to his car.
And Chase is going to continue for the next 2 days and embrace the entire rail trail to get the full experience.
So it's been a pleasure, Jani. Thanks for the company.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm going to have to do the rest on my own here.
It'd be nice to do it without anybody time cuts, but unfortunately it is what it is.
Thanks for coming.
It's been great fun. Thank you.
Shake it and bake it.
Baked and shake. Shake and bake.
Made it back to Harlin, made it to my car, here to pick up my tent and sleeping bag, which I left here, and apparently, according to Jani, I left my car unlocked. Oh well, everything seems to be still in there. After a quick stop off at the car, I've refueled, picked up my tent and sleeping bag, which I had left in the car, and triple checked that I've locked it this time. And I'm back on the road, so I think I've got about 17 k's till I get to Tugulawa, and that's where I'm planning on camping tonight. So it'd be good to see if I've got everything in my tent that I need in my tent to set it up. So I'm going to enjoy the last 17 k's of the day. This section is so peaceful. I'm just cruising along, not pedaling, sitting on 16 k's an hour, just enjoying it. It's nice. Right, I've made it to the Tugulawa showground, so just as my phone battery ran out, so I'm just about to set up my tent. It's not a bad little spot here. Time to set up. Alright, back on the road again. I spent last night at the Toogoolawah showgrounds. Gonna head south to a little town that I can't remember the name of. Should be good. I've made it to Lowood. It's only 57 k's from Toogoolawah, so it wasn't too bad. It was a pretty cruisy ride, and I found this showgrounds here, and I can set my tent up here and there's absolutely no one else around. Got the whole place to myself. There's a few people in caravans here, but I think this whole campground area is for me, so should be good. The caretakers show me a sneaky little spot where I can charge up my devices, so I should be able to get charged up for tomorrow and set my tent up. Well, I'm back on the trail. It's day 4, the final day. I've just left Lowood, where I stayed at the showgrounds. Had to fix a flat tyre this morning that I woke up to, but on my way now to Wulkuraka and a little place called Fernvale, which apparently has a good bakery where I'm going to be able to get some food and a good coffee apparently. So, last day. Back on from Fernvale, back on the trail, and I've got 23 k's to go till I get to Wulkuraka. If you ever go to Fernvale, there's a sick bakery there with good pies, but you probably have to wait for like half an hour to get served because it's super popular. Anyway, I'm nearly there. He's going. All right, definitely on the home stretch now. 3 Ks to go till I'm in Wulkuraka. These last 3 Ks, or last few Ks, have just been all concrete paths, which is kind of a nice little change actually. So I'm cruising along at a bit of a more respectable pace. So it's a nice way to finish. It's pretty nice here too. Just surrounded by bushland, concrete paths, and the occasional walker. Not bad.
I don't know if you know yet. I've tried some time, and I'm dying to tell you. You blow my mind. I don't know if you know yet. No, I've realized, and I'm dying to tell you. You blow my mind. I don't know if you know yet. I've tried some time, and I'm dying to tell you. You blow my mind. I don't know if you know yet. No, I've
This looks like it. I can see railway lines. End of the road. Well, that's the Brisbane Valley Rail Trail done. I think all up I ended up doing about 220 kilometres. It's really good actually. Not that physically demanding, like it wasn't too difficult of a track. It's no massive major hills or anything like that. A few big hills that went on for a long time, but not very steep. They sort of, the gradient went up to, I don't know, 2 or 3 degrees. So it just went on a little bit, but on the way down was fun. But even on the way up, it's not so hard that you've got to get off and push or anything like that. I reckon the most difficult part's probably, there's a few little creek crossings that run up. Makes it a little bit interesting, but some of those can be a little bit more technical as well. But really, it's not too bad. It's pretty easy and a lot of fun. I did it in 4 days. I guess the good thing about that track is you can do sections at a time, so you don't have to pack up everything and camp or stay overnight. You can just do sections at a time. Probably get it done in a day if you wanted to. Maybe 24 hours would be a pretty big day, but that'd be possible too. So you can go camping along the way. You can stay at like hotels. You don't have to carry all your gear. The thing about it is too, it's not too far from the Sunshine Coast or Brisbane, so it's very remote, yet you're not really that far away, so it's really nice. I was hoping for a bit of a spectacular finish. I was going to put the drone up and have a big epic finish with me crossing the finishing line, but by the time I got there, my ride was there and it wasn't that epic of an area to finish in. It was kind of just...
Turn left onto Graham Street.
Thanks, Siri. It wasn't that epic of a place to finish. Get out there, do it.